Stolat with Anya, brought to you by Stolat Bar, a restaurant bar serving European-inspired cuisine, 4475 Transit Road. Info at stolatbar.com. Krzyzciki Bakery, combining old-world European treats with modern-day fare in Lancaster and Eastern Hills. Info at krzyzcikibakery.com. Simply Pierogi. Enjoy a quick, delicious way to enjoy Polish food. Find out how at simplypierogi.com. Events by Stolat. Planning an event? We welcome you to host it with us on Transit Road at Eastern Hills. Info at eventsbystolat.com.
Hello everyone, it's Anya Dushan. Welcome to Stolat with Anya. It's cooking, conversations, and cocktails. On this edition, Buffalo food slut Madeline Hall prepares a pierogi bowl with a very special guest. We'll mix up a Polish mule at the bar with Cody. And my good friends will join me at the table to share their passion for giving back to Buffalo and helping others in our hometown. We have a place for you at the table from our beautiful location at Eastern Hills. Welcome to Stolat with Anya. Stolat. Welcome to Stolat with Anya, and welcome back, Madeline. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have you on
I'm
again.
so honored. When you called and said, we want you round two, that ribeye was so good, I said, I'm here for the party.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'd like to, if anyone did not see the other episode, Madeline, you are so famous in Buffalo, and you are also the Buffalo food slut.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself for anybody that has maybe missed the other episode.
Yeah, so Buffalo Food Slut is a huge trending food blog in Buffalo, but it's not just a food blog. I'm throwing events. We have charity work going on. I have a clothing line, and we are doing so much for the community. It's so exciting. I just never thought that starting a food blog would turn into my full-time job. But after about 6 months of launching Buffalo Food Slut, I was able to turn it into my full-time job.
Amazing.
While giving back. I think it's really too, I mean, I grew up doing Meals on Wheels with my grandma, and that woman is just like, you think I'm busy? She's, I don't know how old she is right now, maybe like 80, and she is literally still doing all of her charity work, Meals on Wheels. And I give a lot of props to her because she's my godmother, and she's just taught me, like, the more money you make, the more you give back. If you have free time, you got to give it a hand, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it.
It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much again for being here. So today we'll be building a pierogi bowl.
Yes, I'm so excited. Apparently this is like one of your staples here.
It
so
is.
I'm so excited. We have, are these just the potato pierogies?
These are our potato and onion pierogis, yes.
Yep, potato and onions. We have caramelized onions here. We have some chives that we're going to top it with, some peppers, and some schnitzel.
Chicken schnitzel.
Chicken schnitzel. So, I mean, other schnitzels usually made with something else, or is it always chicken?
Well, we've actually often you can get a pork schnitzel as
okay,
well. Right? I know in Poland you can have it both ways. I mean, anywhere you go, but we do serve a chicken schnitzel here at Stolat, and it's just beautifully. What am I trying to say? Beautifully coated and quickly fried, and it's just beautiful, crunchy and juicy, and just great to top it off on a bowl of pierogis.
I love that. I think what you guys are doing here is so much fun because where else could you go get a pierogi bowl?
Right.
Like, you know, going to any of those restaurants where you have Moe's and Subway where you like build your own, but where have you ever seen a build your own pierogi bowl? So do people come here like, from like out of state and they're like, whoa, super Polish and we found you guys? Like, how does that work?
Oh, you know, we've been open here, this restaurant, about 3 years, and it's been just so wonderful because people, it's definitely word of mouth. People are talking about pierogis, they're talking about, you know, how different we are, how the different options that we have. But you know, we kind of made it into like it's Polish pierogi bowl, but it's kind of like your Chipotle. If you're looking for an explanation, you're like,
I love that.
You get your pierogis and all the different toppings.
You guys have such a nightlife here.
Yes.
Like your jazz music, I've been to there. Is it on Wednesdays? What day is it?
We have music Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wow. Okay, everything.
So we have a lot of nights. We have music. We have Vinny DeRosa. We have a lot of wonderful artists that come here and play while you eat and dine with us.
I love
Great
that.
bar, great cocktails.
Well, looking at your
Good
event
place.
space, I'm like, I gotta throw myself a party here. I just had a party March 10th, and it was a Y2K, which is like my generation growing up in late 90s, early 2000s. Amazing music, little DJ Little Gab.
Gabby, oh, I love
yes.
her. She's
Isn't she
great.
amazing?
Oh,
You guys
she's so
gotta
good.
get. That's who we'll have here for
what we
an
need.
event. I mean,
for
this
sure.
space is huge here, but
I'm
I
all about
love
dancing.
throwing events, and we always have a charity tied in. So we use Punt. I don't know if you know them, but they're
Yes.
like my charity of choice, helping parents whose children are going through pediatric cancer.
Yes.
And I found them because I was doing an event in Nashville. I took over a clothing line down there
Okay.
for the Bills Backers Bar and was able to brand all my clothing with their logo on it. And I got to do my first charity event there. And I had to speak in front of like 300 people. It was Eric Wood, Dawson Knox, a lot of the other, maybe Ferguson Reed. There was a lot of like retired. I cried like a baby in the first 7 seconds. It kind of hit me when I was up there
Yeah.
speaking. I was like, wow, this is
Yeah.
my job right now. Like,
that
and of course I
amazing?
switched the subject and started talking about braid babes because I needed to get myself to stop crying. Now I'm good at public speaking.
I
So
love it.
talking in front of a camera is so different. But we are gonna talk about what we were making here. So we're gonna warm up the caramelized onions and we're gonna warm up the pierogies a little bit.
We
Here's-
do already have the schnitzel ready. We
Yep.
prepped that ahead of time.
Caramelized onions are my favorite, and these look like you guys cooked them for a long time.
Yes.
Because nothing's worse than when you get caramelized onions and they're just like still crunchy. Because a French onion soup, I want the broth to be black.
That's right. One of my other favorite
yeah.
soups. That
me,
looks
spatula?
Spatula, okay, there we go.
Gonna warm that up. Oh yeah, those are looking
You
good.
can already
So
smell
is this,
it.
would you say, one of the best sellers here?
Our
My long
pierogies.
sleeves.
I know, perfect for cooking.
Yes.
Our pierogi bowls are, yes, definitely popular. And again, they're so versatile, so that's the best part. You know, you can make it as traditional, or again, you can have a lot of fun with it, like building a, kind of like a buffalo bowl today, I guess.
I heard that you guys have a buffalo bowl, and I would think that would be one of the top sellers.
Yeah.
So we love that. You know, speaking of buffalo, it is just so amazing. All these brands that are coming out of Buffalo. I mean, I do local collabs with a lot of other clothing brands.
Yeah.
And we're always giving back to charity, and we're always doing this fun stuff. And when I was in Cincinnati and we were dropping off food to all the hospitals there,
Yeah.
it was just so crazy to meet people, and they were just so confused of why we were dropping off food. And we were like, you have our player, Damar Hamlin, who was literally like not breathing for 9 minutes, and you were able to bring him back. And if you see videos of him now, he's looking good.
He is
you
looking
know,
good.
like it is just so insane. And so when we hosted the best tailgate I've ever hosted in our whole entire life with Game Day Hospitality in Cincinnati, 500 people. We had DJ Milk, which is the Buffalo Bills DJ.
Okay.
And then we walk into the game about 15 minutes late because we were cleaning up the tailgate. And then all of a sudden there's an ambulance on the field. Some guys next to me like, oh my God, I think they just were giving him CPR. And it was crazy. We stayed at the stadium for like an hour. We just didn't know what to do, what was happening. And then the game got canceled. We went out that night. It was just, we saw people praying at the bar, which is something. And then
It's
ESPN, you know, the reporters were crying. I mean, it was something crazy. And so I looked to my friend who we drove up there to host the tailgate, and I was like, I was gonna have to drive her home the next day, and I was like, are you willing to stay in Cincinnati with me? And she was like, yes, I will. And I was like, I want to
Amazing.
drop food off to the hospitals there. So we were able to feed over 650 healthcare workers.
Wow.
And they were just beyond honored. And it was so cool. I'm in a city that I have no clue about, trying to cater 100, like I did like a bunch of different drop-offs, 100 meals each time, and going on Yelp, reaching out to local food bloggers there, asking, hey, is this restaurant good? I don't want to feed them not,
Yes.
high quality food. And it was so amazing because Thurman Thomas and Patty Thomas were a blessing,
Yeah.
and they were able to help us, which was huge. And Game Day Hospitality donated some
Amazing.
meals. And now it's so much fun because a bunch of those nurses follow my page now. They reached out to me. They bought my joggers because you can wear them as scrubs.
No
So they're
way.
sending me pictures of them
love
in their
it.
Cincinnati outfits and all that kind of stuff. So super exciting.
All right.
But we
That is
have one
amazing.
ingredient that is not on here. It's an
All right.
aioli. If someone can grab that, that would be
Yes.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, where's the aioli? So we'll start building the pierogi bowl.
Hello, everybody. Aioli
Of
here.
course, he had to bring it.
There
You guys
it
were
is.
talking and having fun.
Who is this guy?
Aioli has arrived. Is that Buffalo Food Slut from all the Game Day Hospitality tailgates?
Is that Pierogi Pete who
That's my
dances at
girl.
all the tailgates?
And that's my boss. Hello, Anya.
Hello.
How are
What are you
you?
doing here today?
I heard you were filming a TV show, and well, I don't shy away from the camera.
Never.
Oh.
How many billboards, not billboards, but jumbotrons have you been on?
I've been on quite a few jumbotrons thus far. Mostly the Bills. Got in Detroit.
I saw the Detroit
Los
one.
Angeles for the opening game. And wherever else I'm going to travel to next. I heard you guys talking about Nashville. Nashville's one of my favorite places that you turned me on to.
Yes, I did.
We got some of my famous, not my famous, my
Amazing.
friend's famous hot sauce from Nashville. Chef Thomas, who's from Gdansk, Poland, he sent that to us. That we're going to top on here with this aioli. First and foremost, I'm one of your biggest fans, and I love everything you're doing for Buffalo, for charities, for food, for fashion, for parties. I can't wait to work with you more. So thank you for doing what you do and coming on the show, first of all.
I'm so honored, and I got to tell you, Pierogi Pete, I don't even know how this was designed, who did it for you, like what was in there.
Well,
But
it kind of had something to do with it.
you just were like, one day you're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna make you a pierogi, and he
Yeah.
was like, say less.
Yes.
Say less. I got something to do. I can be that guy for you. I'm going to hit this with some of your hot sauce right
for
now.
it. Boy. Ooh.
Just a little bam.
You get a little
Pierogi
crazy.
Pete has been coming to
This is-
all
yeah.
of our tailgates.
I have been coming
And
out of
you're a hit.
tailgates. I thank you. I don't know if I'm a hit or if I'm just a laughing stock, but I'll take
Like
whatever.
a little bit of both, you know what I mean?
A lot of
But
happiness.
you're the eye candy we're all looking
I,
for.
Yes.
I am the eye candy. Thank you. There is nothing that isn't spicy and saucy about this.
There you go, baby.
And
We're gonna drink some
Sorry, I'm
beers
sorry.
and cheers some pierogi bowls.
Yes.
Madeline, don't forget, Pierogi Pete's is opening down the street very soon.
that is what I
which
hear. I
is-
need to know a little bit more about it.
It's gonna change your life, is what it's gonna do. Okay. Let's cheers to this. Salute everybody.
Pierogi
Nostrovia.
Pete's.
Yes.
Nostrovia.
Pierogi
Right.
Pete's is coming. It's gonna be.
Go out.
You've been to Chipotle. You've been to Moe's. We are Chipolish. We're gonna build your pierogi bowls.
Chipotle.
Chipolish. We're gonna build those pierogi bowls right in front of you. It used to be here at Stolat, but we wanted to set it on its own because we want to start franchising it. We want it to blow up just like those other big name brands around the United States. I've been to Ohio State with it, Penn State, University of Rochester, Madison, Wisconsin. All the kids love it. Any help from you would be greatly appreciated.
Hey.
I'm sure we can figure out things cross-branding wise.
100%. You guys like sponsored or had a table at Chef Darian's Jamaican Jerk Hut.
Yes.
You were a huge hit. My grandma was obsessed, and she's super Polish, along with a bunch of my family, and they thought it was they never see that. You know, you never get to go up anywhere, and when you go to events, you never see Polish food as a vendor.
No, you don't.
And your dessert ones,
Oh, yeah.
Jessica Bryan,
Oh, she loves the
obsessed.
She loves the
Oh, they're
blueberries.
best.
She loves the
Now, can you
apples.
fry those?
You could fry
You could deep
anything.
fry them.
Oh, true.
That's true. Yes.
You could fry
Because I
anything.
want to have it fried. She just always like boils. I'm like, no, let's fry these bad boys.
Listen, I want to dig into this pierogi bowl before it
Yes,
gets
let's heat
cold.
it up.
You did a great job
Thank
cooking
you.
them up. Thank you
again
so much
for
for
coming
joining us.
back. Thanks,
Again,
Pierogi
guys.
Pete, for
cheers,
making an
girls.
appearance. Cheers, guys.
Nostrovia.
Until next time.
Cheers.
Stolat. My name is Anya Dushan, one of the owners here at our amazing European lounge. We have 3 concepts under one roof. The major one is Stolat Bar and Restaurant. Once you finish dinner, you can come over and have a coffee or tea and something really delicious and sweet.
So we go from a traditional to contemporary atmosphere with our menu. A lot of what we focus on primarily is European in origin, but we also take in consideration our own region and add a lot of Buffalo flair to those different menu ideas.
We wanted to have people walk in the door and be wowed. We wanted them to be like, wow, I don't feel like I'm in Buffalo. We hunted down the right bar stools, the right chairs, the right tables. This is a destination place. You come once, you'll come again.
Anya Dushan and Stolat are connecting with you on social media. Find Anya on Instagram at anya.dushan. Use this QR code to get there. You can check out Anya's photos, philosophy on life, leadership advice, and how Anya is empowering women. Plus, find Stolat Bar and events by Stolat on Facebook and Instagram. This season, we hope to see you at 4475 Transit Road at Eastern Hills.
And here we are at Stolat Bar. We are creating an amazing drink here with Cody to pair with our Pierogi Pete's Buffalo Bowl created by Madeline, aka Food Slut. She did a great job while she was here cooking. So We are now creating a great drink that will pair up with one of our bowls. And definitely our Polish Mule, I think, is one of our top sellers here at Sto Lat for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So tell me what goes into a Polish Mule.
Yeah, I mean, this is a simple one. You know, people ask me for the recipe all the time.
Yes.
I give it to them.
Of course, why not?
Why not? So we're gonna ice these down first. And yeah, this is, I mean, by far best-selling drink here.
It really is. People love that Polish Mule. I say it's kind of like a juice box for kids, but it really is for the adults. And it really is just so refreshing, and it's great, and it really is so simple to make.
Really?
So
yeah.
tell me what goes in it.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with some Polish vodka.
Okay.
A generous amount.
Little Belvedere.
Yeah.
We love our Belvedere partners for sure. So 1 shot?
Well.
Okay. Was it one and a half?
Yeah, we're probably more like 2.
Okay.
But, yeah. And then a little elderflower liqueur.
Okay. I think that's something that no one really thinks about is this
Yeah.
Saint Germain.
It just adds a little complexity to the drink, a little
Yeah.
floral, a little floralness to it.
But not too much.
No,
'Cause I
just
don't
enough.
like too much floral.
Yeah.
I still like it to be super refreshing.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And then we're gonna do a little raspberry syrup.
Is that from Bacik over here? Yes.
It's a good Polish stuff.
Okay, so this stuff, I have to say, my parents back in Poland opened a little soda shop, and it was on the just on the streets of Gdańsk, Poland, and all they did was really utilize a lot of the different syrup flavors with soda water, and it was sparkly and sweet and delicious. And so the last time I did visit, a couple years, actually it was a couple years ago, 3 years ago now, before COVID, I found one of those carts, and it was just so exciting to see. That was like, your babcia and Dziadzia's first business venture to use amazing syrups with soda water. So, okay, just kind of brought me back for a second. I was
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, and we'll use a little lime juice in there as well.
Okay.
And you know, that's the bulk of it. We'll do a little ginger beer here to top it off.
I love a little ginger beer.
Yeah.
And some people say, oh, I don't like ginger beer. But I think once it's mixed with all this goodness in there, it's just perfect.
You gotta try. You gotta try it
fresh.
once for sure.
I think it's perfect. I mean, a Polish Mule with a pierogi bowl with our chicken schnitzel on it and all the other goodness. Are we ready? Do we mix it up a
Try
little
it
bit?
if you want.
I want to try it because, we have our ladies that need to, will need to serve
Yeah, this will be a
during
crowd
our
favorite.
next segment.
Yeah,
All right, Sto Lat.
still out,
Thanks, Cody.
of course.
All right, let me try it one more time. Every time, it's like the first time.
The Polish juice box.
Good job, Sto Lat. Thank you. My name is Anya Dushan, one of the owners here at our amazing European lounge. We have 3 concepts under one roof. The major one is Sto Lat Bar and Restaurant. Once you finish dinner, you can come over and have a coffee or tea and something really delicious and sweet.
So we go from a traditional to contemporary atmosphere with our menu. A lot of what we focus on primarily is European in origin, but we also take in consideration our own region and add a lot of Buffalo flair to those different menu ideas.
We wanted to have people walk in the door and be wowed. I don't know, be like, wow, I don't feel like I'm in Buffalo. We hunted down the right bar stools, the right chairs, the right tables. This is a destination place. You come once, you'll come again.
Anya Dushan and Sto Lat are connecting with you on social media. Find Anya on Instagram at anya.dushan. Use this QR code to get there. You can check out Anya's photos, philosophy on life, leadership advice, and how Anya is empowering women. Plus, find Sto Lat Bar and events by Sto Lat on Facebook and Instagram. This season, we hope to see you at 4475 Transit Road at Eastern Hills.
are my special guests today, and I am so excited to have you here today because we already did some great cooking with Madeline, Food Slut, aka Food Slut. We did a beautiful pierogi bowl, and I'm just excited to dig in, have some cocktails, drink some water. We have a mocktail for beautiful Alyssa because she's expecting a baby boy. And I'm just excited today. We'll be talking about how we give back to the community and, you know, what we do as moms, business owners, and, you know, life and what we can do to make Buffalo and really our area better and just to be better humans. You know, I always say, treat people the way you want to be treated, and what is it that we can do to be better every single day. So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us. This looks delicious.
So we are drinking Polish Mule here at Stolat. Alyssa, your mocktail over there. Cheers. So talk to me, girls. I know Madeline, aka Food Slut. Like I said, we created this awesome dish with our pierogis and our schnitzels and all the toppings. But she's also huge at giving back. Punt is one of her. One of the charities that she works with, and so many others. I know you do as well, and Jen, you're part of Wink. So tell us a little bit more why you give back and what you do every single day to really be better, as we all try to teach all of our kids and humans around us to be better people.
I think it started when I became a mom that I realized that it was not just about me anymore and about my kids and then the other kids out there. And I think that's why Punt is so important for us, for Wink, to choose as our charity of choice this year, because it's all about kids. So Sip Shop Support is an event we do once a year to feature FEMA-owned businesses, let holiday shoppers come and support their businesses, and then all of the proceeds from that event go to a charity of our choice. And this year we chose Punt.
Love it.
I know a couple of friends closely involved with Punt, and so it was like impossible to not put them on our radar, and our group just recently chose Punt as the recipient. So that event will take place right here at Stolat in November, and we're really excited about it.
Oh, I'm so happy you will be we're happy to be part of it again, all of the events that we have going on here. I know, Alyssa, you are first-time mom coming to be, so I know it's it definitely gets your heart kind of it's life, right? Yeah, so we always want to do what we can to give back and help out.
The community.
Yeah,
It's
you're a
interesting
teacher.
too. Yes, I was just going to say it's interesting too being a teacher and becoming a mom, because I feel like it's already important to me to teach kids to be better humans and to build that community within my classroom and with my family. So it's kind of interesting to look at it as being someone who's bringing a child into this world, like hoping that I also can bring my child into a world where it is supported by their teachers and there are other communities that they can get involved in the future as well. So
yeah, I think it's always like on our minds and how we can help our community and how we can be better people. And then when you become a mom, we realize how much our kids are watching us as opposed to listening to us, because sometimes they're not listening, right? And you're catching, just sometimes they're not listening, and they're picking up on things that you're doing, and when they see you being involved in these organizations, and yours is a little older and she's here and she's involved, and it just becomes part of them. And I think it's just so important. And again, this is not something I thought of before I had a kid, but teachers, how influential these teachers are on the little ones, and when they're representing of how they help with their community too.
We try.
Yeah, they do.
And the
It's
kids-
the toughest job.
my favorite thing about being a teacher, besides obviously teaching children, is when they do pick up on things from their parents. So like when we do an assignment where they're like, what do you do at home? And then you like see the mom and the kid, and then there's like a glass of wine. Like they're like, oh, my mom drinks wine. It's like, yes.
I don't know.
Yes, my mom drinks
I know,
wine.
right? Cheers.
So yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
Well, we have to model that behavior for our kids, so it starts with us.
Yes.
And one mom can pull another mom and say, come and do this with me. And before you know it, we have a big group of amazing women doing great things in the community. So
I love it. As everyone's eyes get a little, wet. Like,
Teary,
I know. No, I think it's wonderful, and there's nothing like Buffalo and what we do here, and I'm just so excited to have you on this panel today. But we definitely need to dig in and try just a little bit.
Yeah, but
I
it
know
smells
your
amazing.
favorite is, I know Jen loves her pierogies. But then who doesn't love a pierogi? I know Alyssa, your chicken schnitzel is it.
Big fan.
Yes, and those banana peppers.
Big
I know how
fan.
often we.
They even gave me extra because I like them so much.
Now that's helping the community.
I know, right? So
Someone's
I
gotta
think
eat all
the
of it.
most important thing is for everyone just to stay involved, and it's not always about money. It is for some people it's hard to just give financially.
Right.
If you can, of course, I think is wonderful.
Right.
But sometimes you can just give back by just being there. Spreading the word and creating that. Buzz around whatever charity it may be, and I think it will be a better place the more we give. So, thank you. How is it? What are we
So
thinking?
good.
Good. Let me try it.
Yeah, I didn't try it.
I love it. And that buffalo sauce, that aioli, that
So good.
Pierogi Pete was running around spreading all over the bowl. Is that?
This will be good on anything.
I know. Thank you so much. Until our next show. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
My name is Anya Dushan, one of the owners here at our amazing European Lounge. We have 3 concepts under one roof. The major one is Stolat Bar and Restaurant. Once you finish dinner, you can come over and have a coffee or tea and something really delicious and sweet.
So we go from a traditional to contemporary atmosphere with our menu. A lot of what we focus on primarily is European in origin, but we also take in consideration our own region and add a lot of Buffalo flair to those different menu ideas.
We wanted to have people walk in the door and be wow. I don't know, be like, wow, I don't feel like I'm in Buffalo. We hunted down the right bar stools, the right chairs, the right tables. This is a destination place. You come once, you'll come again.
Anya Dushan and Stolat are connecting with you on social media. Find Anya on Instagram at anya.dushan. Use this QR code to get there. You can check out Anya's photos, philosophy on life, leadership advice, and how Anya is empowering women. Plus, find Stolat Bar and Events by Stolat on Facebook and Instagram. This season, we hope to see you at 4475 Transit Road at Eastern Hills.
Stolat. I would like to thank my special guest and, of course, Cody at the bar. For all the recipes and information on the show, go to our Facebook page and our social media. Thank you for watching us. Stolat with Anya. Until next time.
Stolat with Anya, brought to you by Stolat Bar, a restaurant bar serving European-inspired cuisine, 4475 Transit Road. Info at stolatbar.com. Krzyzciki Bakery, combining old-world European treats with modern-day fare in Lancaster and Eastern Hills. Info at krzyzcikibakery.com. Simply Pierogi. Enjoy a quick, delicious way to enjoy Polish food. Find out how at simplypierogi.com. Events by Stolat. Planning an event? We welcome you to host it with us on Transit Road at Eastern Hills. Info at eventsbystolat.com.